Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. Continuing my Week 9 previews and analysis, this video is for the game between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. This game will be played in Green Bay. Obviously, some notable injuries on the side of Chicago in the form of Lance Briggs on the defensive side of the ball and Jay Cutler, who was out on the offensive side of the ball. So Luke McCown gets to start. He did play pretty well in relief of Cutler at Washington. Obviously, a different task going into Lambeau here against a much better defense. Let's not forget, this Green Bay defense, although they have a lot of the same faces, there are some new faces injecting life into this defense, and they're much better in the back end, pass-wise. Okay, if you look at the numbers, I mean, they're no more totally reliant on the turnover. They're a straight-up man-for-man, good defense out there in that secondary, and also, you know, their front seven, they're only allowing 3.7 yards per carry on the ground, 83 yards a game, which are very good numbers, and something that the Bears are going to have to contend with, because you would think the Bears would want to establish the run, play a little bit more ball control, and be a little bit more conservative. When they have McCown in there instead of Cutler. Use their weapons when they can, and their big three weapons, obviously Jeffrey and Marshall on the outside, and Martellus Bennett at the tight end position. But look for Forte to be heavily involved, and the key for the Bears is to keep the game close. The longer they keep the game close, the longer they don't have to put McCown in situations where he's got to be the end-all, be-all and throw the ball, 40, 50 times. That's not what the Bears want. Obviously, heading into Lambeau, again, I mentioned that defense. Didn't even mention the offense, which is under the radar, playing very well, most notably running the ball on their end. Okay, you look at the Bears, pretty beat up the middle in their defense. Okay, at defensive tackle, most notably. And now with the injury to Briggs in the running game, you worry about their ability to stop the run, because Green Bay has been running it at such a high level here the last month plus. And that's led by Eddie Lacy. You have James Starks waiting in the wings. James Jones is questionable once again. Obviously, Randall Cobb on injured reserve. So look for a lot of Jarrett Boykin, Jordy Nelson, Jermichael Finley. Also out, obviously, with that neck injury as well. But, Rodgers has been making it work. And how they've been making it work? With a solid defense, all right, coupled with an improved running game. And Aaron Rodgers still throwing at a very proficient and efficient, whatever you want to call it, rate. He's been very good this season despite losing his weapons. I think he's the best quarterback in football. But we'll see how his weapons come back healthy, if that makes them better. But right now, I still think they're a heck of a team when you talk about all three phases of the game and you talk about their improved defense and their improved running game. Chicago, I don't think, as many people think that they're just going to throw away the season now because Cutler's hurt, sort of similar to what happened last year. Cutler will be back, he's not out for the season. He will be back. I think McCown can hold the fort down. I just think this particular game is going to be tough for them. Barring one of those Bears games where they force a lot of turnovers and they have a lot of freak plays happen in their favor. That's the one advantage the Bears have. They've forced 18 turnovers on the season, while Green Bay has only forced 7. But look, we'll see if Chicago can bait Aaron Rodgers into interceptions or force any fumbles. Barring that, I like Green Bay in this game, minus 10.5 at home to win this game. Guys, let me know what you think. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at @SNewsAnalysis. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I preview and recap every game every week. I'm always talking the news of the day in the NFL. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.